Have you ever sat down to work, but your brain feels like grinding rusted gears? You know exactly what you need to do, but you just cannot seem to start. That friction you are feeling is cognitive load. Every single object sitting on your cluttered desk is quietly demanding a fraction of your attention. It is as if each messy item is firing a laser of visual noise straight into your mind, stealing your focus before you even begin to type. But watch what happens when you clear the chaos. The physical act of cleaning your workspace is a signal to your brain. The gears shift. The friction stops. You take a deep breath, and suddenly, your brain gets the green light to go. A clean desk is not about being neat. It is about defending your mental bandwidth. But just as you find your rhythm, the ultimate trap drops in. Your smartphone. It vibrates with a notification, and you tell yourself it will just take a second. You reach out, and boom, a cheap dopamine hit hijacks your system. You might think that 1-second glance is harmless, but it is a wrecking ball to your deep work. Science shows that every time you switch contexts and pull your attention away from a complex task, it takes an average of 23 minutes to fully regain your previous level of focus.
Think about that. 3 quick text messages could cost you an entire hour of deep productivity. Stop the bleeding. Willpower is not enough. You need to lock the distraction away. Put it in another room. Put it in a drawer. Build an impenetrable physical dome around your attention so that the distraction simply does not exist while you are working.
Transitioning into this state of deep work does not just happen by accident. It requires a ritual. Jumping from a chaotic, hyper-stimulating inbox directly into a complex, demanding project is a guaranteed way to fry your system. Your brain needs a bridge. You need a trigger to tell your nervous system that it is time to perform. Start by physically writing down your one single goal for the session on a piece of paper.
Not a list of 10 things, just one. Next, put on your noise-canceling headphones. Finally, close your eyes and take one deep, deliberate breath. This simple 3-step physical ritual aligns your scattered signals. It tells your brain that the outside world is officially shut off. Over time, your brain will recognize this sequence and instantly drop you into a flow state. Remember, ritual equals focus.
But here is a reality check. You cannot sprint forever. Productivity is not about grinding until you collapse. Your brain biologically operates on ultradian rhythms, which are natural cycles of 90 minutes of peak focus followed by roughly 20 minutes of required rest. If you try to ignore this biological wave and push a heavy boulder up a cliff for 8 hours straight, you will end up exhausted, staring at a blank screen in the burnout desert. Respect the cycle. Sprint with everything you have for 90 minutes, then step completely away.
And I mean real rest. Scrolling on your phone is not rest. It is just more cognitive load. Real rest is stepping outside, looking at the sky, stretching, or drinking water. You have to step away from the machine to fuel the engine. Recovery is not a reward for working hard. It is an absolute biological requirement for sustained high performance. Finally, we have to talk about how you start your day. Stop hiding behind easy tasks. Every single time you answer a trivial email, organize a folder, or reply to a casual message, you are draining your daily mental battery. By the time you actually face the hard, important task, the one that actually matters, you are running on empty. You have to flip the script. Start your morning with a fully charged battery. Draw your sword and attack the hardest, most intimidating task first. Eat the frog. Slay the giant before it has a chance to grow in your mind. That is how you actually move the needle on your goals.
Clear your desk. Lock the phone away. Trigger your flow state with a ritual. Respect your biological rhythms. Slay the giant task first. These are not just random habits. Together, they form an impenetrable fortress of focus. You are locked in. The system is mastered.
If you are ready to reclaim your attention and build your focus ritual today, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's get to work.